I'd like to talk to you guys about these still face experiments that were conducted in the 1970s. I realized it had something rather profound to say about behaviors as adults. The still face experiments were some of the first to look into childhood development. At the time, they were groundbreaking because they demonstrated that newborn babies in the first few weeks of life were not passive as was thought. Mothers would be interacting with their babies, and then all of a sudden they would stop responding. They would go still. In those moments, the baby would start crying and fussing and trying to get the mother's attention, trying to reestablish that normal communication that they saw between the two. One of the things that they were surprised about is that once the mother started re-engaging with the infant, trust would not be immediately established. They would still seem wary of their mother. Of course, what they thought would happen is that as children got older, they would be more tolerable of the still-face experiment, but they weren't. Older children, 2s, 3s, and 4s, started throwing much more violent tantrums than little babies did. What I do find kind of interesting is how that mirrors adult relationships. I've been in relationships where it would be normal communication, then suddenly that would stop, and I would reach out, like, hey, what's up? Try to reestablish that connection. Then when the connection came back, I was still a little bit wary, like, hey, what the fuck? Now, there's a whole lot of parental woo-woo out there about inconsistent parenting and what kind of drama that causes. I'd rather just say that children are little people. They experience the same anxieties that we do, and looking through their lens can tell us a lot about raw human emotion beyond all of the hang-ups we have later in life. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you think?